Look at all those rocks lined up. Well, as you can see, we are starting to stage for construction on this exhibit here at the Virginia Zoo. So this is part 2 of what's going on at the Virginia Zoo. Right now, we are filling our tank full of soil and gravel and putting a filtration system in there, getting ready for the actual build on the ponds. So what you can see behind me with all these boulders, that's not all that's coming. We've got more gravel, we've got some wood coming so that we can actually build a more realistic habitat for these turtles. So we're gonna stage all of our materials back here behind me so that when we're building, we don't have to go looking for the materials, we have to go find them. We've got everything we need to make this build go off without a hitch right behind us. So as you can see, we've cleaned up a little bit since part 1. There was all kinds of debris and all kinds of stuff piled on here. We actually didn't even know that there was concrete. All of this was actually completely covered in debris with actually whole saplings and all kinds of stuff growing in here. So we did a whole work day and got all this cleaned out, got it down to our base so that we can actually see what we're working with. What you see right here, these are our piers. So there's actually going to be a U-shaped dock that's going to be built over top of this exhibit so that you can actually look right down into the turtles and see what they're doing. As we talked about before, we're going to have a wetland filter starting up there. We're going to have 4 ponds leading to an intake bay. Wetland filter is going to be the heart of our system. This is where all of our activity is going to happen. This is where our biological filtration is happening. This is also where our water gets polished. The water is going to have to fight to come up through a series of rocks. And we'll get to more as we're building that. I'll show you more of actually how that's built. And then that's going to go and stop at 4 different ponds as it goes along to our intake bay. And our intake bay is kind of where all the debris and anything that falls from all these trees right here, any debris that falls on top of the water, all the debris will end up down here and we'll be able to scoop it out with as simple as a pool net to get that debris off of here. As you can see, we've got a ramp built on this side. So this is allowing us to get access in here. We've already got about 130 yards of soil in here, but this is crazy. It doesn't even look like there's 130 yards of soil in here. Not only do we have 130 yards of soil, we have over 100 tons of gravel right underneath that soil. So what we did, after we cleaned this all out, is we added that 100 tons of 57 all in through here, and then we laid out fabric. So you can see a roll of fabric sitting right here. We laid out fabric going both directions, all across this, and then we started packing in our soil. So we're actually gonna bring in not quite as much soil as you see right now, but not too far off of it. And we're gonna slope this entire exhibit with soil straight down towards me so that when we build these ponds and the intake bays and all this kind of stuff, it just slopes down perfectly. So you actually be able to see water features and be able to kind of see it almost in kind of like a stadium kind of array. So you'll be able to see each pond and each exhibit. The bigger guys like the snapping turtle alligator, they're gonna be down here. And then they're gonna be on both sides and we'll be able to separate those out. And you can see right now behind me or up in front of me, this fence panel will actually be closed. It won't be open, but over here we'll have a large rolling gate that'll open up and then this whole exhibit will actually be exposed for everybody to walk in, but not until we're done. That's the final stage, getting the pier finished and getting that gate open. Really excited to show you part 3. Can't wait to show you how these turtles are going to be living and how this construction is going to be coming along. Thanks for following.